What is up, famsy? My name is Branzy and welcome to another episode of Echo Craft. And as you can see, we are back here over at the farming area where we have our little wheat field that we worked on in the last episode. And I really like how this thing came together. You guys seem to like it too. And thank you so much for all the support and comments on the last episode. I did notice that at least one or two people got it right as far as who was the mystery builder of this design, and it was BlueNerd Minecraft, who does a lot of really cool tutorials and videos that I've been watching lately, so I wanted to shout out his stuff. We might do a couple more builds, maybe one or two more of his builds in our own little style over here, maybe over there and over there. But in the meantime, since the last episode, I have also organized the, as Scar would call it, the chest monster that was developing on the bridge right over there. And so it's a little bit better organized and everything in here now. I've got all my stones and then my woods and my nature stuff and dirts and granites and random stuff and even a bed. It's like a home without a real interior, which we'll do eventually. But like I said, I'm really in a building kind of mood today. And so I want to take this build on next. I want to get some carrots planted, some potatoes planted, and we'll have this nice little build right here. So without further ado, let's get to work. And isn't it lovely? Check this out. So we have this whole carrot and potato farm all finished up here. And not only do we have that all finished up here, but you can see I've added some farmers over here. We got a wheat farmer right over there. And I believe if we come up here, we'll find, right there, another beautiful little baby boy over there sleeping, having a great time, living his best farmer life. But overall, I'm pretty stoked on this build. Like it's again pretty simple, same style as the other one, but a little bit different on the foundation and the layout of it, but the stylistic approach is about the same. We have the same kind of like overlay over here, or overhang, and I think it adds a lot to it. We need to add some things. Oh, the bats are back, I heard them. But yeah, so I'm just kind of bringing all those villagers up right from right here. I've got this whole little like water system that comes all the way over from the villager breeder right over there. It's hard to see with all this foliage in the way, but we did also build a couple custom trees and stuff, just the same as we've done over on that side to kind of keep the same theme going. But overall, I'm really happy with this build and this style, and it doesn't seem like our villagers can get out even if they have these kind of big gaps between the fences, which is I was kind of worried about. Like I thought for sure that they would just walk right through there or jump over onto here because there's just one block with a lantern, but no one has escaped yet, so that's good. However, I did tell you guys that we were going to be working on multiple projects today, multiple builds and all that, and so I'm not gonna keep yammering on about nonsense here. Let's go ahead and get another farm put right here, shall we? Okay, so we should be getting some visitors popping up here in just a second to help us out with getting this pumpkin farm finished up, but check out all the progress that we've made so far. So as you can see, I've got all the pumpkins planted. I put some cute little, what are the sea pickles. I put sea pickles on top to make them look a little bit more like pumpkins, like actual pumpkins. It's a design I've seen like on Instagram and stuff, and it's a lot of fun. I like it a lot. I also kind of added some grasses and some carpets and stuff just to kind of add to the, I guess, kind of farmy, overgrown feel that I find in a normal traditional pumpkin patch. Now, hopefully, the villagers that we put in here won't be able to escape. I haven't really tested it too well myself, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not concerned at all. And speaking of which, look who's arrived. It is the villagers. Hello, dear villagers. Would you? Oh, you've brought in friends. Okay. Oh. This. Hello. You're all welcome. Oh boy. I can. I know you're very concerned for your friend. Here, let me help. I will save a life. Boom. Oh, today I saved your life. Please forever give me pumpkins for free for that beautiful service that I just provided for you. Yes, you. Don't freak out. 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 Just go in. Just no. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Oh, okay. You. Somebody just go. I don't care. Why does no one want to be a pumpkin farmer? Come on. Come on. All right. So we have our pumpkin and our melon farmers. They seem to be getting their jobs, or at least one of them does. He might just take a second. Let's see. And kaboom. Perfect. Okay. So pumpkin farmer down. Melon farmer down. Baby making in the streets. Don't look. Don't look. But we have potatoes and carrots. Which one of you could be a carrot farmer? I don't mean to break up the show here, folks, but if you don't mind, if you'd like to be forever a farmer, you know, and do that in the privacy of a home, there you go. Oh, you did it. Wonderful. So now we have all kinds of, now you're the only one that doesn't have a job yet. We'll get to you. Listen, I mean, I don't mean to brag, but there's a lot of love in this little city that we've made already, all right? But that's not the only thing that's been going on over here as of late. I've been so busy that I haven't noticed that there's apparently a boat of 2 creepers. That's concerning. But there's cameras all over my base and Rick's base too. And these are from the detective agency trying to catch whoever is responsible for littering on the ground, which has happened yet again. As you can see, there's items strewn about all over. And you know what? I think we have to have a meeting. We need to meet up with Mr. Lucid and Mr. Weasel and Mr. Wreck and have a group conversation about what to do from here.
Well, we called you here for a very specific reason. Now we set up those security cameras at your places because we wanted to see if we can't catch the culprit, assuming that, you know, they would come back and do something, whether it's vandalizing or whatever. And after I've reviewed the footage, I wanted to present the footage to you all. Let's go ahead and get up our viewing booth here.
Oh my
God.
Big screen. Hold on, I have to switch seats.
There you go. Okay, so now we can view the footage, and yeah, we'll see what you want to do. I've seen some things around.
That feeling is Civ running around placing stuff down.
Yeah,
yeah,
and
I know that satchel anywhere.
Why can't we see his name tag?
That's a good point.
In all honesty, I don't have. I guess you know what, and I think it's the camera. I think the camera at this point. Okay, I think the camera just doesn't have that capability. Because I mean, to be fair, you know, we see it because we're humans, right? That's not a human. That's a piece of equipment. So I'm not really sure why it would see the name tag to begin with.
Do we have an actual timestamp we could compare logs to for activity against Civ?
Yes.
Just because we don't have a name tag, right? So we need to be sure we're not frauding anyone. We've been involved in some things thus far. You know, I mean, we called some echoes stinky. We also have accused former echoes of, you know, littering a world to death. It's complicated. We've learned our lessons. We're not going down that path anymore.
I need to get off the table.
Again, please wash your feet before you get on the table.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my table.
Smell.
I mean, Weasel, would you agree that, you know, at this point, I feel like we are no longer involved, right? We provided the footage and that's what we were supposed to do. But I will say, you know, there is more evidence around the world that seems to lean towards the fact that the Mafia is up to more than just vandalizing your bases.
Wait, did someone else call in with one?
Yeah, what else did they do?
Can you expand on this?
Oh, okay. You know what?
Before we get into that, how do we know that it's the Mafia who's, like, how do we know that Civ is connected with the Mafia? Because me and Branzy did see the Mafia next to Civ's place, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he is part of the Mafia, right?
I mean,
he came over the other day and attacked me wearing a Mafia head. He's part of it.
He's part of it.
I'll put it to you this way. In the court of law, I feel like we have substantial evidence to convict. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, it certainly seems like the detectives are just as confused about the situation as we are. So we're going to have to meet up with Rec on our own later on. And excuse me, sir, can you just, okay, did you need something? Can I just talk to the family for, okay. this is awkward. Anyways, but before we go, I wanted to just check out this area in shaders really quick and just take a look at this because I love what this shader pack does. I just love this vibe so much. We have the pumpkin farmer and the melon farmer. We have the potato farmer and the carrot farmer and the wheat farmer. There's just so much life, and you can just like imagine a storyline going in this area or starting in this area. And that's just how I love to play Minecraft, is like always thinking of stories and stuff to go along with an area. And that being said, I actually need your guys' opinions on something. I'm thinking about doing another series that's basically going to be a learn to build series. Now, I don't consider myself a great builder by any means, and I have a lot to learn, and that's exactly what I want to do. Is I want to learn from, you know, various tutorials and things that I'm already watching in order to be able to come up with my own style and share that with you guys so that you guys can learn some techniques and stuff along the way too, and we can kind of bounce those ideas and things off of each other. I think that would be a lot of fun, but I want to see what you guys think about that, and if you have any suggestions on how we could do that, because right now I'm thinking just a creative series where we're just building a bunch of stuff and I'm sharing like kind of inspiration, different creators and things of that nature that I can shout out and stuff, because I really think there's some great builders out there, and I just want to learn as much as I can and develop as a builder. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on that, please let me know. In the meantime, guys, that's gonna have to do it for today's episode. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to let me know down below. You guys know what to do, and as always, tune in for the next one.